Another day, another summon video. Today we're here. I mean, like, jokes aside, we're doing summon videos like every single day. So many summon videos. But there's a lot of people that want summons because we got a summon event going on, and we also have the Cyborg and Hacker banner. So we're here on Rolem's account. He's got summons. Big shocker. We have the 10-year Ancient Transcendent Scroll. Not too many units we could possibly get from this. Yeah, I mean, this is basically going to be all the monsters that pop out. So I'm not sure exactly what he wants, but we should probably ask him, because he's, whichever his number one choice is, it's probably going to pop out based on what he already has. So, oh, wait a second. Let's see. That's so fast. That is so fast. Tweak. I mean, it's basically whatever's better for dupes, right? Because he already has both of those units, so otherwise they would show new, and they would be in the 10-year scroll. So, if able or useful for content, please look at RTA units. Oh no, because it's gonna be an hour of me yelling and crying. Give thoughts, stick with cleave or switch. I would say to start with a cleave, but leave yourself open to the opportunity to be more flexible instead of just picking the same exact team. Because if you pick the same team every single time, then you're kind of limited to, you're not going to win as much as if you were kind of flexible, generally speaking. So I would say start with the cleave, but let that first pick kind of be something that you're like, oh, I'm trying to cleave, but I'll do something else if it's not going to work. So I feel like I'm a tweak or a different mob away from being able to do RTA well this season. Also, you can lock in 10-year pick and scrolls. Main focus is RTA. Have spent about 15k energy for event points. If you like to roll the runes, it's good content for you. If it's good content for you. I've been selling every rune under 20 speed. I think I may have been too aggressive on selling runes. I mean, I'll still keep things, if they're very efficient, I'll still keep things under 20 speed. I think Topa V, I mean, I'm not sure if he was the first person to ever say that, but I know he used to say that, sell all the runes under 20 speed, but I think that if it's a good rune, and it just happens to be under 20 speed, but it's got a lot of other good stats, then that's a different story. Because I mean, there's some units that don't need to be crazy fast, right? Units that counter, units that limit speed, units that cut in and take turns. Like for example, Antares. He doesn't need to be crazy fast. Fire Robo, he will cut in, he'll take turns, doesn't need to be crazy fast. Jubel, another unit. I mean, he should be somewhat fast, but he doesn't need to be ridiculous, because he's kind of a bruiser. So if he's more efficient, he's got a lot of tankiness on those runes, and they're not 20 speed, then it's not the end of the world, right? So been a great 10 years watching almost every video you made. I know you're not dying like others make it sound. Wait, what? Who's saying I'm dying? Ooh, wait a second. Does he have... I'm not dying. The game is dying. Just kidding. I know. You're angry. The game's not dying. Calm down. It will still be around. You didn't waste all your money for nothing. I mean, you still wasted a lot of money, but I'm not talking about this person specifically. I'm just causing chaos. So he doesn't even have the M Bison, from what it looks like. Yeah, he does. Wow, we gotta pick that then. We gotta pick that. Wow. Oh, the batteries. Oh, because I was recording other stuff first. Ha. I forgot about that. I forgot. That's okay. My face is nothing special anyway. Now I'm curious. Who thinks I'm dying? I mean, probably. I don't. Probably. I don't know. Camera's dying. That's who's dying. Or maybe some people know something I don't know. Maybe Comtuous put out a real hit on me. What is going on with this camera? This is what's really dying, is the camera. What in the world? So dramatic. So dramatic. Okay, seriously, I'm ready to like turn the video off and fix this camera issue. I don't know what's going on here. Battery number 3. Hey, here we go. And goodbye. And goodbye again. We don't bother editing things here on this channel. It seems like too much work. I suppose this was not charged? Was one of the batteries not charged? I know what. It's showing that it is charged. Why is it being so dramatic? I don't know. Hey, new cyborg. I don't know, guys. I know you're not dying like others made it sound. Look forward to seeing bagel content. No, I'm just playing. I'm going to be playing other stuff that is not Summoners War. It is not the end of the world. I know some people think it's the end of the world, but, you know, been doing this for 10 years now. Most of the people that started watching no longer playing Summoners War. So they played it, they enjoyed it, or got frustrated with it, or both over the course of their tenure. Some people came back, but I would say that out of the almost 3, because I'm not at 300,000, but out of the almost 300,000 subscribers to the channel, probably 200,000 of them don't play Summoners War anymore. So yeah, but that's how it is with any channel that's been around for a while. Is there's just accounts where people subscribed years ago and then they're like, I don't really watch this content anymore, but they're still subscribed. They're like, I'm not gonna unsubscribe. They don't care, forgot about it, whatever. Or they're like, I'll stay subscribed and be supportive, etc., etc. I'm sure I have a lot of channels that I am subscribed to that I don't even watch anything from. I'm kind of curious now. Oh yeah, tons of channels I haven't even seen in years. A lot of old Summoners War players. Subscribe to my old game channel. For the game that I one of the games that I was working on. Lols. Yeah, I'm subscribed to tons of channels that don't even post content anymore. Who else am I subscribed to? Nick the Greek. He hasn't really been doing anything in a while. I hope he's doing okay. Blacky Bear. Hypnotic Nick. Like OG Summoners War players. Who else? James Fang. Man, that's Cold Steel, by the way. You guys don't know who that is. Back in the beginning of Summoners War. Total Biscuit. Obviously, he hasn't done anything in a while. What the Foi? Oh, so many. Wow, I didn't even realize a lot of these people stopped making content. Not even them. I'm just looking through so many more. There's probably like 200. Oh, DHC. Dungeon Hunter Champions. Some of these I don't know. Some of these I just have no idea who these people are that I subscribe to. Maybe it's music or something. I don't know. Sometimes I find weird. Wow, so many channels. I don't even know what they are. But I'm subscribed to them. I'm not gonna unsubscribe because would have to go look at their channel to be like, do I care about this still? And also, YouTube doesn't even show me the things I'm subscribed to. YouTube will show me as much garbage as they want to shove down my throat. They have no, and that's how the algorithm is now. They don't care what you subscribe to. They're not going to show you that. They're going to show you what you click on and what people that are similar to you click on. Do not care about what you're subscribed to. Unless you like go in and forcefully say, show me all of this person's stuff, then they're not going to. So yeah, that's kind of sad. Because I actually unsubscribe from channels and they still show me all this stuff. And I have channels I've never subscribed to and they'll still show me all this stuff nonstop. They push their agenda. They don't really care what you want to see, what you tell them. Like they say, you're like, oh, I want to subscribe to this. I want to see more of this. And they're like, that's cute. We don't care. We don't care at all. We're just going to do whatever we want. We're YouTube. That's how it is. That's the honest way. I think even Linus Tech Tips did a. I don't really. Should we do it? Why not? Why not? Jeez. It's wild. I don't know why that's wild, but that's wild. But I want to use these before the event is over. I don't know why I'm skipping the lightning. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. RT would like to be my focus. Easiest way to see my runes from RT screen. Why he wants me to see the runes so bad? So should I stay trying to cleave or change to turn 2 control? Turn 2 control? Other mobs have not reworked in a long time. Do as you wish, Bagel Judgment. I would say give yourself some flexibility. Because if it looks like your opponent is already trying to hard counter you from the very beginning, be flexible enough to pivot into what is strong against what they have. Unless you really don't want to play like a long game. If you really don't want to play a long game, then don't force yourself to play a long game. And just cleave and have fun. Or as close to fun as you can. I feel like cleaving is the easiest way to either win or lose and not have it take forever. So if that's what you're hoping for, with as little pain as possible, then... Ooh! I look away for 1 second and we get a brand new Pioneer. You know what they say, 2 Pioneers is better than 1. If you can send for me after the first, would like to grab the LD packs in the month. Oh, okay. So in need of some bagel. Yeah, we gotta actually have bagel. Well, we got a couple couples. We got a couple Nat 5s so far, so there's some luck. There's some luck happening. Ten-year dream is Nepthys would be happy with Leia or Tableau. I feel like Leia or Tableau is like maybe attainable from those 10-year special scrolls. I don't expect them from the LDs because we don't have a lot of LDs on here. I'm gonna just look at his. I'll look at his RTA runes after this. What do we got? Oh, Minotaurus. Thank you for all the Minotauruses. Oh, all the golems too. Ooh, we'll take this. Is this new or is this a dupe? It is new. Very lucky. I try to use him. I feel that he is not a great pick in most situations, but in some situations he actually does work well. In as far as RTA at least. I don't know if we actually did a video on that. I think that we used him a little bit in another video that wasn't necessarily revolving around him, but I did try to do a video specifically on him, and he just was not offering the flexibility that we needed. All right. Fire Cyborg. Oh, you know, he's at least got C2. That's not bad. Oh, you know what we are looking for? I think he's doing what I would recommend though, is you pick Vanessa first and then okay, well, we can cleave from there. But he's always gravitating towards the same few units. He can be a little bit more flexible than just these things because he's picking Vanessa first and there's a lot of opportunity to just pivot from there with that unit. But he is still climbing, like 1358 up to 1430. Just keep going and see, you know, when you can do 30 wings and you're in the same spot as you started, then it's time for like, okay, he can still cleave. He can still go, like, continue doing what he's doing now. So. He's like, why are you jiggling Malakas? It feels right. It feels right. You gotta, sometimes you gotta do what feels right. If we get a Nephthys, then you're welcome. We're not going to get a Nephthys. Okay, we got a Conrad, which is exactly what you wanted, I know. Jiggle Malakas again. I mean, we got lightning already. You gotta listen to what the overlords say. They come to us, overlords. Savage. All right. Well, so much for jiggling Malakas. We might get, we could still get LD stuff though. We got the 10-year scrolls, we got the all tribute legendaries. More Malakas, got it. Of course, very important. I think he's doing fine in RTA though. He can just keep going. He can get to... I feel like if he just tweaks a little bit and, you know, allows himself some more flexibility, he can get to... he should be able to get to Punisher. Because look, he's got a bunch of other stuff that he can use. He's not even using Oliver. The Light Siri. I do like a... I do like a Alicia. He's got this one too, but this is not really... He's got more attack than I... Attack and crit damage? That's not what I was expecting on it. This is not ruined. Yeah, he still... He needs... There's not enough... It looks like there's not enough rune depth on here. Let's just see. He's so excited about the speed on everything. He's got runes, but some of these you could tell that they're not even plus 20 speed, which is fine. You know, you don't need to be 20 speed on everything. Oh, he needs some grinds on some of these. Yeah, if you got some good bruisers and you can kind of withstand the blast of turn 1, then you don't need to be crazy fast. As long as you can get turns some way. So. Three more legendary attributes. Fire Poison Master. This one, it felt like a little lag. I don't know. There we go, of course. Brand new Christina. Not a brand new Christina, though. But a Christina. And we get an LD, Ninetail Fox. No, I don't want to do that. Almost. Ooh, wait a second. Okay. Actually, let's feed something for a blessing, right? Because he said he wanted, keep flying unit dudes. That's literally what he said. Feed dudes for blessings, yes, no, other, keep flying unit dudes. I was reading off my choices in the form. One of the choices is not keep flying unit dudes, but that is the one that he penciled in. So let's see what the Chiwu... I suppose we'll just feed both of those. Wait, are any of these flying? No, they are not. Yeah, we'll feed the Chiwu. Where's the Christina? Flying unit dudes. I feel the same way, though. I like to keep my flying unit dudes. As I find out later that Wusa... I mean, not Wusa. Did I say Wusa? Chiwu. Chiwu's actually been levitating this whole time. Like, oh, no, he's flying. Well, levitating is not flying, though. So don't give me that. Hey, here we go. Not new, but... might be okay to have a second. Oh, okay. Lots of stick boys. Hopefully we get a few usable LD4s. Fire Robe was another one. You don't have to have crazy speed on him. If you can make him tanky, because you're generally using him in a turn 2 team where the opponent's got a lot of violent runes on things and units that take extra turns. And Oliver, and Oliver, and Oliver. Hey, Dark Assassin. So, yeah. Fire Robo is pretty decent in a team like that. Damage reduction artifacts, additional damage artifacts, lots of tankiness. I like to use mine on Despair. I've seen some people use it on Swift, though. And it catches opponents off guard because they're just expecting Despair. Maybe I should use that more, actually. Maybe I should put it on Swift and just go crazy, see what happens. Fire up again. They're trying to tell you something. Hopefully we get a Leia or a Tableau here. I mean, he likes to do the speed cleaves, but then you're kind of pigeonholing yourself into... getting countered by Leo and then having to ban Leo unless the opponents have some crazy LDs. Because you're kind of forced to, if you're going for a speed cleave and you're forced to ban Leo and the opponent's got some crazy LDs, then you're kind of SOL. Okay, Tyron. Tyron's a solid unit. Well, He's a flying unit, dude. Well, kinda, yeah. I mean, he's floating, but he's flying too. We're gonna keep him. It's based on policy, guys. I don't make the rules. Windharg. That's a decent unit to feed for those 4-star. I'll show you what I'm talking about. These. Because he has 3-star counterparts, so you don't need a ton of them. So. I wish we got a little bit more. Well, we have an ancient transcendence, really. Yeah, not quite that one. Different one. Ancient transcendence, guys. I'm stuck in, I want to say 2016. It's not, that wouldn't be 2016. I feel like a lot of people would have wished that was 2016. When did that come out? 2020, 2021, something like that. We're still getting some LDs, but they're only 3 stars. And we are running out of summons. 10 more. I was really hoping we were going to get a nice premium. Let's see what we have in these events. Or rather, just this one event, I guess. 70 here, 14 here. Oh, we have another. I thought I already collected those. $70 more mystical scrolls. He at least got a couple new things, right? We got the Carnal. What else did we get? We got some dupes. Yeah, the other ones were dupes. I feel like we still need some more. We always still need more. It's never enough. But sometimes it's especially never enough. More cyborgs. I wanted to do videos on the cyborgs, but it's kind of rough. I mean, it's rough. They're not the most amazing 4 stars. Fire one is okay. Light one is good. Dark one is good. I feel like that's just going to be the situation now. We're just lucky that the 5 stars are decent at the time that they come out. Call that a win. They're not all going to be amazing, but 5 stars are good. A couple of the 4 stars are good. That's enough of a win there. The one for RTA. See, that's kind of the thing is there's a few that are really good. Maybe it'll be an easy decision. Let's find out. Nope. Okay, that's a good one. That's also I would choose the Layla. Smicer though. It's hard. I would go either Layla or Smicer. And then we got the water, the Zabala. I really like Smicer. But he's looking to speed cleave. So I kind of feel like this is going to be the best option for him, the Water Puppeteer. But as we did in the last one, we're going to leave it with a cliffhanger, and I will let him post in the comments. You guys can chime in and let him know what you would pick if this was your account. I feel like that's a good method of doing things. This way we can kind of crowdsource feedback. This is the one I would probably go for based on what he likes to use. I think we got all 3 hackers, which is great. But I think this one's good. I really like that one. Or actually, I don't use this, so I shouldn't say I really like it. I have seen how effective this can be after it got buffed. Smicer, I think, is a great unit. I really enjoy using that. But this one, if he's looking to speed cleave, this just gives him the most potential of having a very fast base speed unit, which can increase the attack age of one of his units to potentially start cleaving the enemy. So I think this might be the one that fits his playstyle the best out of all of them. But I will let him decide ultimately. If he wants to go with what I would do, that's probably what I would do for his account, for his playstyle. So anyway, that's it for this one. That cliffhanger, and I will let him, if he wants, post what he decided. Or you guys could give feedback in the comments, and I will let him ultimately decide, and then he can feel free to post in the comments which one he went for ultimately. So anyway, that's it for this one. Have to look in the don't look in the comment section. It's all hate. It's all hate speech. It's all angry comments. You're the worst YouTuber ever. Yeah, I know. I've always known. Somehow I've always known. Is that Star Wars quote? Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys. There was like the Luke and Leia being brother and sister. I know. Somehow I think I've always known. Anyway, I gotta stop watching nerdy movies so much. See you as always in the next one.